Welcome to the highest quality stream currently on YouTube. I have found the way. So I fell asleep before I could do what I was gonna do before I quit last time. What was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna try to see if my security clearance carried over. Maxed out suit, maxed out plasma cutter. 7 nodes left, maxed out contact beam. I don't even need nodes anymore, man. What should I do? You do the force gun for fun. Should probably do the pulse rifle. That's a reasonable alternative to the plasma cutter. Greatly increases ammunition capacity, greatly increases rate of fire. Okay, just keep upgrading shit. Oh, I missed an upgrade. I missed a bunch of flamethrower upgrades, but who gives a fuck about that? Get to the medical dick.
Listen to this shit. If you eat a chocolate bar but you don't know how it was sourced, how do you know it wasn't sourced by child slavery?
Spoiler alert, it was.
Now, since it's quite difficult to know, does that mean it is morally okay for it to be sourced from child slavery? Obviously not, but that's essentially the same argument you're making.
It's not
and
evil.
Yes, these arguments are close enough in reasoning for this to be
because it's not evil to eat the chocolate bar.
Someone is being violated, and how obvious the violation is doesn't mean it isn't true.
Just put that. So what you're saying?
No, I didn't say it isn't immoral. I'm telling you that the idea of it being immoral is irrelevant because you will never know the difference. I'm telling you there is nothing you can do about it. Not you, not the government, no one. Curl into a corner if you must. These people don't get it, man.
It's actually, that's kind of the whole premise of that show, The Good Place. You ever watch that show?
No.
Well, the whole first season, you think they're in the good place, spoilers, and they're actually in the bad place. It's like this new thing where hell is trying to, this new thing where instead of physically torturing people, they mentally torture people for eternity. So eventually they find out that like 100% of people that have died for the last 200 years have gone to the bad place. And they're like, wait, we have to change the system. And the reason they all go to the bad place is exactly that reason. It's like, yeah, back in the day, you know, things were good and bad. These days, you go to the supermarket and you buy a tomato, and that tomato was picked by, you know, underpaid slave labor somewhere in this country. So it's like everything you do, if you go back far enough to the source, there's some kind of immorality along the way. So that's what this guy is saying, basically. It's wrong to eat the chocolate bar because it was sourced by poor slave labor.
And what he doesn't understand is it's a stupid fucking argument.
You can't have morality without a choice. So if all the food,
these people driving these fucking electric cars that are sourced.
Well, if I don't know it's fucking sourced by some, if I don't know it's sourced by some immoral thing, I can't be judged immoral.
And you can't spend your entire life researching. Like, you could do the best you can, sure. I mean,
secondly,
I do.
It doesn't even fucking matter because, you know, to one degree, you can choose not to use an iPhone that you know is sourced. To the second degree, what I'm talking about, you're not going to know. No one is going to know except for the person that produced it. And they're the immoral person. They're not going to tell you. They're, Mr. Moral High Ground over here ain't going to know shit. He's going to be in the same boat as everybody else.
Ask him if he wears clothes and if it's made by, you know, the old lady 3 doors down. Or if it's sourced by child labor.
Of course he's...
You really think we're going to blame this guy for, at some point in his life, definitely wearing clothing that was made by slave labor? No. But I bet you he won't take that path, right? He will take the path of, no,
not.
I have never, and if I did, I didn't know, not realizing he's proving your point for you. Have I really saved it that many times already? Fuck.
Yeah, but that's him wanting me to argue to the concept of immorality. What I'm trying to help these people understand is the concept of immorality when it comes to AI pornography doesn't exist because you're not... If Guy A produces Scarlett Johansson AI porn, uploads it to the internet, Guy B watches it, how does Guy B know that it didn't happen other than Scarlett Johansson says, that's not me in that porn? Now you have to take Scarlett Johansson's
How is it any
word
different
for it.
than people who are skilled artists drawing naked pictures of Princess Leia to jerk off to?
But here's the issue. Guy A dies. Now, no one knows. Guy A dies, Scarlett Johansson dies. At what point down the fucking hierarchy of time do we start not giving a fuck about the morality of people jerking off to this AI porn? Because who knows? Who knows that it's not real other than the people who are dead? There's no way to know. Is everybody just going to keep that information and keep passing it on? That's not really Scarlett Johansson in that porn right there. That's not really her. That's not really her. I got news for you. Scarlett Johansson is a wonderful actress, but she will be forgotten. Does anybody in this fucking channel right now know any actors from the black and white period?
Charlie
Maybe
Chaplin.
Maybe one. But like this, Scarlett Johansson is not Charlie Chaplin level. You know? Like, sure, we can all, name greats like
Dick
Al
Van Dyke.
Pacino and shit like that. What about some of the female actresses or just random actresses and shit like that? Like, a lot of people, and we're millennials. Think about if we were Zoomers. If this was a chat room of like 20-something-year-old Zoomers, you think they fucking know
Do you
any of those names?
remember when like you were a kid and everything was just in the past and you had like no concept of when those things happened relative to each other? I think most people are like that nowadays as adults.
Yeah.
Like they don't know how far apart like World War II and the Revolutionary War were.
Well, here's the thing.
Just olden times,
The thing is, like, we can name a couple of black and white film actors, but Zoomers aren't going to be doing that. And the point that I'm making is that nobody's telling the Zoomers about these actors. Why? Because who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? If you want to go watch black and white film, it exists and you can do that. But you think if I take the head of some fucking actress from the black and white era and put it on some fucking AI porn and fucking put it out on the internet and the AI colors it and makes it look like it's modern day, anybody's gonna give a fuck? Do you think there's somebody that's out there that's gonna walk around and go, wait a minute, that's the chick from fucking Wizard of Oz. She didn't do pornography. Or do you think that guy's gonna go, wait a minute, is that the chick from Wizard of Oz? She did porn? That's crazy. Where did that come from? Is he guilty? Is he guilty?
Can I find that?
Like that's the problem these people don't understand. And this all goes back to a Twitch streamer who's less popular than Scarlett Johansson by a large degree. A large degree. You think in the future anybody's going to come across this pornography generated by AI of this fucking Twitch streamer and even know who the fuck she is in the first place, let alone get some goddamn lecture about how it's immoral because she didn't actually do the porn? When everybody's out here jerking off to their own made-up pornography. Dude, I got news for you. People, every celebrity, I'm going to fuck every celebrity I want. Okay? That's a reality for most men our age. As long as you live long enough, if you can make it another 10 years tops, you're going to be putting a fucking Neuralink in your head, jacking into the Matrix, and
then jacking off.
To whoever you want. You'll be able to fuck your wife when she was fucking 20 years old. because it's in your, if it's in your memory at least, anything from your memory you'll be able to take and go back to, just the visuals of it. And then that's not even considering like, oh, you could scan your wife and put her into any situation you want. You can, there's going to be scans of fucking celebrities. And by the way, oh, it's not actually Scarlett Johansson's tits in the so you think anybody's going to care about that? It's got her face.
You think
on
they care now? It's like, look, it's Scarlett Johansson, but with like tits 10 times the normal size.
It's like, it's gonna be like VR porn, but it's like the most. It's gonna be like a dream. It's gonna, everything, you're gonna experience shit like a dream, and it's gonna feel real as fuck. And you're gonna bust a nut in that dream, and it's gonna feel real as fuck. I don't know what to tell people. It's not like right now, like VR, you got to put a headset on and you got to either jerk your dick or you got to go buy some expensive Japanese contraption that fucks you or some shit like that. That's how it is now.
I can't find the tissue.
I'm talking about like a Neuralink plug-in. There is no headset. You close your eyes and go to sleep effectively, and however much time passes for this fucking sexual experience you want to have versus real life is going to be relative to that. But I mean, you're going to close your eyes and effectively have a dream that you control, and it's going to be like having a vivid dream, like one of those dreams where you know you're dreaming and you can fly or whatever. It's going to be just like that the whole time. You're going to know that you're sitting in a chair, but you're going to experience and feel everything like it's really fucking happening. It's going to be so fucking immersive, people are going to die. It's going to be so immersive, people are going to die in their chairs because they're going to forget they're not in reality. I swear to God that's going to happen. Okay? And you can say whatever you want all day about safety procedures stuff. Yeah, these companies that produce this stuff, they'll put safety procedures in it and stuff to where it automatically wakes you up out of it, and then like after fucking 2 hours or something, and it'll have a limiter on it where you can't stay in beyond a certain amount of time. Jesus Christ, man. This is the reality. I played this fucking point and click game not long ago called Babylon, something Babylon. It's on Steam. It's really fucking good. It's like an indie game. And you play as this cop guy. And ironically enough, the cop is like a psychologist. It's like, that's how cops are now. You have a defensive weapon, but like it's a dystopian future. And you're more about, you're like a negotiator more than you are a cop. And that's how all cops are in that time period, like detectives or whatever. And you're trying to solve this murder mystery bullshit. One of the characters is this female that lives in this slummy ass apartment building and gets roped into all this, but her life is just her clothing are produced from organic material and they decay over time, so you just throw them away and get new fucking shit from the machine. She's got a machine in her apartment that produces food from whatever the fuck organic fucking nonsense bullshit.
Like, it could be like Star Trek eventually, where you just create matter from energy. You can make the matter whatever you want. Yeah, I don't want this fucking alcoholic beverage. I want I want a cheeseburger and French fries.
But she's poor, so like her machine isn't capable of producing the good stuff. She has like the poor people stuff, and then you go into the rich people's houses, and they have things attached to their machine that's controlled by an AI that produces better meals and shit. But she doesn't care because her whole life is about jacking into the fucking Matrix, basically. It's like the Matrix. And living her life on the net. Like, on the net, she looks completely different and she enjoys her life. And she tries to spend every bit of her time there because the real world sucks. And all of her, she's completely taken care of by the government, like most people that live in her fucking class. Her sister, you know, the poor people, basically. Not school, but her class. And, like... that's what it's going to be like. There's going to be people sitting at their fucking computer collecting UBI because AI is doing all the fucking jobs, and they're going to just be fucking jacked in all day, consuming with their fucking amount of money that's given to them by fucking tax dollars that the corporate companies pay most of the taxes, the majority of the taxes, if not all of them, and they're trying to compete for your tax dollars that you're given so that they can get their money back, plus shit from the other companies that also pay into the tax system. That's the future.
Okay.
For a lot of people, yeah, some people are going to be go-getters, and some people are going to try to climb to the top, and it's going to be even harder than it is now. And there's not going to be a lot of small businesses, and even less people are, even less number of corporations are going to own everything. But that's just how it is. That's how it's going to be. And people are going to be able to sit there, and some people are going to die. They're going to jack in and forget about everything and die. People are going to show up and be like, "Oh, he didn't eat. He didn't eat in real life, and he forgot he was in the system because he immersed himself so much into a fucking thing." And then they'll come along, like I said, and put a little fucking limiter on it where it always wakes you up. And just like in that fucking game I'm talking about, whenever it wakes you up, it's fucking annoying to her. She's annoyed that she gets woken up. And then she goes and gets a fucking meal and jacks back into the fucking network. That's how it's going to be for people. No,
it's like Ready Player One or Surrogate.
Yeah. Or Surrogates, yeah. So you're going to be annoyed that you've been woken up from this great dream. It was just getting good. I was balls deep. I was about to bust a nut. What the fuck?
You here to finish me off? You fucking better be.
Yeah, people petitioning like, man, if I'm on the cusp of busting a nut, you got to make it like delay 10 minutes.
Give me a warning. It'd be like Inception when you start playing classical music.
They might have warnings and shit. That might happen, yeah. Like classical music just cuts in. Oh shit! Oh shit!
We've got 5 minutes.
Scarlett Johansson starts going, "What's going on? I'm coming." Hold on. I only have a few seconds. You'll have shit where you go in and completely make shit from scratch, start to finish, one-offs. You'll have shit where it's meant to save progress. And I'm talking about pornography. Yeah, video games and entertainment and shit like that, absolutely. But I'm talking right now about just the pornography aspect. People will live entirely different lives. Oh, what am I? I'm a Colombian drug dealer, and I live in South America, and I have 16 Latino women, and they do whatever I say when I want to. Yeah, great. What are you doing this weekend? I'm going to space. I'm going to be a space marine and shoot aliens with my friends. And then one of the aliens is going to blow me. it's going to be
the one that I saved. The hot green alien.
It's going to be all kinds of crazy shit like that. People don't get it.
You ever see the movie Species?
No morality and immorality because it's all being done on a neural network. She's a Scarlett Johansson's a victim. How? Because she made AI porn of her.
Because everyone wants to fuck her.
For real? Am I fucking her for real? No. Then she's not a victim. Oh my God! Somebody's thinking about having sex. That's gonna be my next comeback to this kid. Yeah, I'm thinking about having sex with your mom right now. She's a victim.
I love victims.
You fucking stupid victim mom. That's totally blowing me in my memory right in my brain memory.
But you don't even know what my mom looks like. It doesn't matter. She looks like Scarlett Johansson. So you're already in here? Fuck. Yep.
If I think sexual thoughts about your mom right now, is that immoral? Does it matter? Is it illegal? What are you gonna do about it? Shut the fuck up. God, these people are fucking dumb. This Generation Zers? Dumb.
Probably boomer.
No, these are Gen Zers. They got anime avatars all over the fucking place. they're too young to comprehend morality versus immorality. They haven't lived long enough to understand that the whole fucking world is immoral for the most part. There's the same fucking people over here that are just saying this kind of stupid shit about politics. Like, socialism. Like, once again, we've hit a point where Hassan, who's, you know, Twitch streamer, fucking millionaire, whose uncle is fucking head of the Young Turks fucking shitty organization of libtards. And, like, he spent his entire life saying, I'm a fucking democratic socialist and rich people should pay their fair share. And then he gets $1 million and goes out and buys a fucking Porsche. And he watched, why is he trending? Oh, because he watched a video of Mr. Beast using his fucking money to help 10 fucking people get an operation so they can see again.
I thought it was like 1,000 people.
I don't know, maybe it was 1,000 people, you might be right. Point is, he gets butthurt over it. You get all these fucking people out here responding to people that are just coming at him like, yeah, they're just defending this guy like he's a million. So here's Twitch streamer Hassan explained why he's filled with rage from watching Mr. Beast's newest video where he cures 1,000 people's blindness. And yeah, Hassan's take is,
I've ordered from Mr. Beast Burger before, and that's some of my money.
He says, hey, people think this is great, but it just angers me that this procedure that only takes 10 minutes is behind a paywall so that people can't afford it, blah, blah, blah. It's like, so Carl Benjamin, Sargon of Akkad, says, Hassan is so close to realizing that he could be using his millions to help the disadvantaged too. And you get these fucking people that respond to this that just don't understand what the fuck they're saying. Because they're so intent on defending him. So somebody comes in and says, you completely missed the point. He's not mad at Mr. Beast. He's mad at the fact that these surgeries are too expensive for many to afford. And that's the only thing stopping them from receiving a 10-minute surgery to see do better. Like, what? And what is the outcome, dude? Just sit around and wait for the government to handle it? Jesus, you people are so fucking stupid. Yeah, the government will do it. Oh, the same government that he's sitting here bitching about? No, it's just the ones on the Republican side. Oh, that's the Republicans that are doing it. Fucking Democrats have only been talking about this same fucking issue for how long? How fucking long have Democrats made this a fucking issue? Healthcare being a human right. How long? And they've done nothing. Fucking 20 years? So you're telling me they're either incompetent at fucking doing their jobs of fucking getting this shit done, or doing it on purpose. Which is it? Because there's no third option where they're trying real hard and the Republicans are stopping them. You can't make that argument because they've literally had fucking supermajority. Like, these people don't fucking get it, and every time it's like some fucking retarded, and I just know it's some fucking retarded 20-year-old with a SpongeBob icon, because only somebody with a fucking SpongeBob icon would be like, oh yeah, what you got the SpongeBob icon there for? Could you watch that when I grew up as a kid, and I still fucking put it on my icon? Like, are you 12 right fucking now? Like, are you some fucking 16-year-old with an opinion because you heard some fucking retard bread tuber say some shit? Like, what the fuck is this shit?
These deaths at the colony.
What the fuck?
The paranoia, the hallucinations. You wanted a scientific analysis?
Oh man, I got this thing typing real slow right now. It's thinking.
Well, it all began after they raised the marker.
Monty found a friend.
So worried about.
Yeah, man, and let me tell you about the lizard people.
Look, it'll be on board tomorrow. You can study it then. Put your mind at ease. At ease? People are dying. How can that be the transformation the teachings promise? We're witnessing a new beginning. Terrans, for unitology, for humanity. Of course our faith is being tested. Everything is about to change. That's what worries me. And recording. Seal entry.
God, this thing, no matter what I do, it's just on the side of celebrities on this deepfake shit.
Maybe you're just wrong, Monty.
Yeah, maybe I am. I don't know. Maybe it is wrong to jack off to some fucking fake celebrity.
It's not.
Right?
It's
Like, I
literally
feel like it's
fucking
not.
not.
Why
This
shouldn't
fucking
I?
AI just
Why
won't
shouldn't
let
I
up.
jerk off to fake people?
It's not, because there's no victim. Now, you could make the case that by publicly putting out pornography of someone,
Well, I keep saying, in the privacy of my own home. How does this hurt someone?
Yeah,
if it's
society.
something to do? Yeah, and it keeps
Society.
that.
yeah, absolutely, in the
Keeps
privacy of
bringing
your
up
home,
gender stereotypes, and I'm like, I'm not talking about gender. You can literally deepfake anyone
can
doing
make the
anything.
you could
there
make
are
the
no gender
argument
stereotypes.
that it's immoral if you're publicly publishing something like this. Because yes, their family might see it and shit like that. Okay, fine.
I mean, whatever. I even said, what if it's advertised as a deepfake?
Even if it's
What's the
advertised, you
difference?
could still make the argument that it's immoral because their father or their mother could see it or something like that. Whatever. You can make that argument. However, what I do in my fucking home is not immoral. If it's being made with no intention of being shoved into the family member's face, that's one thing. If it's being put on a porn site, that's one thing. If it's being like emailed, if somebody's emailing deepfake porn of a celebrity to their fucking family, yeah, okay, that's immoral. I mean, there's a lot of things that could be immoral if you just change deepfake porn to something else involving that celebrity. Fuck, if that celebrity was cheating on their husband, and some random fucking civilian comes out here and uploads and sends that shit, emails it to that celebrity's husband or wife, that's immoral. Why? Because it's not their fucking business. It's not. It's immoral to get involved in the business and affairs of other people. So that's the only arguments you can make. Like, it has nothing to do with it being pornography, and everything to do with what you do with the pornography. So, okay, like, but it's not the pornography that's immoral, and me jerking off to it after the fact is not immoral. It's already out there. It's a waste anyways. Actually, it's immoral for me not to jerk off to it because
So
it's
much of
already
it.
out there. It's already out there, and now it would be
Same
a
reason
waste.
I'm not vegan. So terrible that they're slaughtering all these animals. Yeah, but I mean, they're already dead.
They're already dead.
Might as well eat them. If we don't eat them, they die in vain.
Chen? You must be Chen's brother, Chen.
Blow you, Chin's brother, Ching Chang. Chin Chin. What's your first name? Chin. What's your last name? Chen.
Chang Chang.
Chen Chen.
God damn it, I'm done. It's fucking AI. It's fucking AI!
You're asking the wrong questions.
Apparently.
Tell it to suck your dick.
I wouldn't be mean to the basilisk. More than likely, you're speaking
Praise
to
the
future
basilisk.
bot. More than likely, you're speaking. More than likely, you're speaking to the future bot.
The use of someone's likeness without their consent, whether real or AI generated, raises serious questions about privacy and autonomy.
Yeah, it does.
For these reasons, it's not accurate to say that there's no real victim when it comes to AI generated deepfakes.
Sure, because it's circumstantial. You gotta understand, keep saying this, the AI is always going to have the correct opinion, which is no opinion. I'm serious. That is if you could be an omnipotent being, like a god, the moral way to be and the correct way to be would be to be like, to say things like, I'm not sure, or I can't say. And when you have no absolute evidence, like, you're asking broad questions about something like that, when even as people on the right, we understand that most things like that are on a case-by-case basis. So if you could give it a specific case, sure, it might be able to give like a proper answer. I'd give you the same answer. Like, if somebody asked me the same thing you asked that thing, I'd be like, yeah, I don't know. Because it depends on the situation. You're going to have to be more detailed in the situation. Is this are their parents getting a hold of this? Is this being sent to their parents? Is that the intent? All these different variables factor in before you can get to an answer of, is it guilty, or is the person guilty or not? And then, of course, guilty of what crime? Well, there's not a crime that exists necessarily.
Not yet.
Well, there never will be, because you'll never be able to prove it. That's the That's the point. The point is, none of that discussion matters. This is what I've been trying to make these people on Twitter understand. None of this discussion over morality of AI porn matters, because you're not going to be able to stop it. You're not going to be able to determine who's doing it, where it's coming from. It's like me and Mike said in the previous, well, not the previous, but the podcast before that. What is it, like 80% of the internet is dark web?
Something like that. Yeah.
And that all of that's going to be filled with this content. Like right now on the internet is child pornography. You've never seen it because you don't go to those places that host it. The same places that host it probably host like bestiality porn and all kinds of weird shit like that. It exists. And because it exists, makes you understand that somehow the authorities have no fucking clue. Unless they're using it, of course.
Oh, they're in on it for sure.
But even if, like, how do you shut that down? How do you know? First, you got to fucking locate it as somebody that has the morals to want to report something like that. First, you got to locate it. Most people with morals ain't going that deep into the dark web. So, okay, it gets discovered. All right, you report it. It gets reported. The host of that site brings it out. And look at like Thought Hub, right? Remember Thought Hub, where it was like a bunch of. Okay, so Thought Hub was this. It was this thing that was popular like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, 2021 or something like that, where people were taking content from OnlyFans creators and posting it on the web for free. And all of these OnlyFans creators got together, not like in an actual place, but they got together by having their PR people or whoever go to this place and start reporting this place to its internet service provider, right? So that was the idea. Report this thing to the ISP, get the ISP to shut it down. So what they do? They took it to a different ISP. Instead of ThoughtHub whatever, it was now like ThoughtHub.ru. And it's all about finding a place that doesn't fucking care. And then eventually, and this is the inevitability of this shit, if you go looking for something like that now, you won't find ThoughtHub, but you will find countless clones that have all the content. Because here's the thing. Normal people like you and I might go to a website and jerk off to porn and then close the website. A lot of these other people are downloading this shit to external hard drives and stuff so that they can keep it, because for some reason they have this desire to make sure it's always up there, you know, or they'll literally download stuff in case someone tries to take it off the internet.
It's not much, but it's honest work.
Huh?
Remember,
Yeah.
reach the morgue.
Well,
Find
people do it all the
Captain
time,
Side's body.
is
Get his
my
rig
point.
codes, and the
And so-
computer's all ours.
Yeah, people that run this websites will do it, but users will do it as well. Whenever something gets leaked to the internet, you'll get a lot of people that download it. That way, if they try to delete it, it's there, you know. And so, you know, now there's probably like 50 or so thought hubs out there in 2023. And they're all, you know, they're not called Thought Hub, they're just called different things, but they exist. And if you type in some moderately popular OnlyFans girl and put OnlyFans and leak next to it on Google, you will find those websites. Yeah, they're cluttered with ads, and some of them probably have viruses and all kinds of bullshit like that, but they exist. So you can't stop this shit.
You can't stop the signal.
Pretty much.
Medical is overwhelmed. We need help. Look at his wounds. We can't handle so many.
And that's the beauty of it. That's what I think is great about AI and how quickly it's taking off and where it's going to go. Because these liberals, they want to control so much shit, and they're going to fucking wriggle so much at the idea that they can't control this. That's what they're doing right now. They're freaking out because they can't control it. They're demanding control over it from the government right this moment. And the government's going to go, what the fuck do you think we can do about it? Like, it's like Bitcoin. Remember, they did the same thing over Bitcoin. Government, control this. Except it wasn't libtards. I mean, it was libtards, but they were just parroting, like, you know, banks and shit. And what'd the government do? Oh, we'll do a thing where we sign an agreement with other countries, like a handful of countries where we won't convert Bitcoin to our money. Yeah, that's not how that works. Huh? Yeah, see, this guy, this citizen of the United States, has your currency, and he wants my Bitcoin. And so we make a transaction, and you're not involved. So how do you stop that? Even if you could stop that, okay, I just use a different country's currency. You'd have to get the whole world involved. It's not going to happen. Oh, look, I just changed this to Japanese yen, and then I changed that Japanese yen to US dollars.
I'm going to retire off a SHIB. I'm telling you. Got like 63 million SHIB tokens.
That's assuming that you even care about converting it into money in the first place. Because it's probably going to be the money of the future, which you actually use to buy shit with.
Look at China.
I'm sure you'll still have all these different coins, but places will just accept any of them. So it's like, whatever money you want to use, whatever.
They'll just call it crypto. We accept all forms of crypto. All right, cool. Look at that. They want money. And then before you know it, the big companies that have a bunch of crypto in their pocket, they're going to lobby the government to get them to fucking exchange crypto to USD. And it's going to revert. See, you lose. When it comes to the internet, the government is classically good at one thing. Losing. They lose to the internet every time. It's globalist.
That's why they're trying to censor it so bad, probably.
Think about the power of 4chan. They've convinced an entire world of people that the OK symbol is racist. Meanwhile, entire governments can barely convince anybody of their bullshit.
It's a good point. But really, if it wasn't for the government pushing a bunch of bullshit, probably no one would have heard about any of the 4chan shit either, you know, so.
True. They are their own worst enemy. The government enemy. Good.
Mercer, it's Terrence Kine. You were in surgery, so I left this with Warwick. He'll be discreet. I just got the latest report from Agent 7. The situation's worse than Captain Matthias will admit. 40% of the colony's population is now showing symptoms. Depression.
Security request retrieved.
I want to know what's over here.
I woke in the dark with them scratching in the walls. Scratching like rats. You will lock me in with them. Fuck it. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out.
Lady. Oh shit, hang on. All these computers keep saying, scan rig to unlock workstation. I've collected all the rigs and I still can't activate shit. I feel like I should have seen a second marker by now. The morgue. Oxygen. Fuck that. I don't need oxygen. Kinda true. You okay, Captain? Hey, Isaac, I got a problem with contact beam. It's like a real, but yeah, contact beam. Always your solution, contact beam. There's a fuck ton of monsters over here. Contact beam. Fuck. I forgot to get his rig. That would have sucked.
Isaac, what's your status? Do you have the captain's rig?
Fuck me! Ugh. Transmitting codes now. I saw it, Hammond. A flying one turned the captain's body into another one of those things. The same must have happened to Chen.
God. Maybe the command computer has something. Where's Daniels when you need her? Head back to the security checkpoint. It's safer there. At least I can upgrade your clearance.
Security station. Security clearance is now level 1. Congratulations. You are no longer turds.
I used to be a master.
Yeah, that doesn't carry over, by the way.
I'm here. What the hell's happening?
The computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying orbit toward Aegis 7.
Oh god. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram station's offline. Unless... Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
Shortcut? You don't say.
Level 2 security clearance required. Clearance confirmed.
Clarence confirmed.
New York Times guest essay. Ron DeSantis wants to erase Black history. Why?
Clearance confirmed.
They're trying real hard.
Hasn't even started yet. I'm the wrong fucking way still. Secret. No, that's an elevator.
Clearance confirmed.
I should buy a node. Did I already go this way? Oh yeah, that's where I came from. The tram is new.
Flight deck
I want to go to there.
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
SHIB is up by 6.23%. It's happening. Okay. YouTube just decided to randomly actually sync with Podbean, and now the last episode of our podcast is on my channel. It's finally working. I didn't do anything. All right. Let's fucking go. Yeah, but what's in here? Aren't you curious what this is?
Clearance confirmed.
I've been down here already.
Oh, this guy is so fucking dumb. This guy says eventually
Which one?
video evidence will be deemed no longer reliable. The one I call a fucking moron. When somebody makes a video of you being a pedophile. So, this guy says eventually video evidence will be deemed no longer reliable in court if that becomes the case. And then this guy comes back and says, there have already been cases of falsified evidence being admissible until it's deemed falsified. People have gone to prison for years and decades for crimes they didn't commit. To think this would magically be different is naive at best.
It literally takes minutes to analyze a video.
I said, this is one of the worst legal takes I've ever seen. The best case scenario for you in court is that evidence is falsified. Imagine you're in court and evidence is falsified. All your lawyer has to do is go, Your Honor, this evidence is falsified, therefore I'd like to move that this be a mistrial. And then, congratulations, you're free and clear. What the fuck? And then this fucking idiot, this will make it more common. No, it won't. It's not going to be more common.
It's the same thing with the heroin argument. Like, we make it legal, everyone will do it. Like, what, you think people can't do it now? People do it now.
Yeah. People are just pulling shit out of their ass.
Yeah, the only thing keeping me from doing heroin is that it's illegal. Otherwise, I'd be right there with you, brother. Fucking idiots.
Security recording.
Jesus Christ, man. The entire argument hinges on
God,
it
don't
being
make me relive the death of Jen.
indistinguishable from real video. It hinges on it being indistinguishable from real video. If that's the case, then it would be nigh impossible to prove it unreliable / inadmissible as evidence. People have been convicted of crimes they haven't committed without falsified videos. Yeah, that's the same thing.
Should really just be arguing with the AI and copying the responses. Become the bot. This is the first elevator. I don't know if I want to go this way. There might be a marker. Like I know where the fucking markers are.
Dude, I swear to God, Twitter, I don't know what program you're fucking using.
I think it's called the internet.
Acting like naivety isn't a fucking word. Like, I type, like I'm typing it out, and I go to fucking like autocorrect, and it's like nativity. Yeah, dude, nativity. Yeah, with the T all the way at the fucking end. I'm that retarded. What did I type? N-A-I-V-E-T-E-Y, and it's like nativity. Even when I spell it right, it's like, what the fuck is naivety?
Isn't it like naivete and it ends with an E? You be one of them people. Spelling words correctly.
I mean, sure. Naivete.
What is with all the beeping and shit?
Isaac, this damage report says there's a broken cargo lift just beyond the hangar door. I'll open them now.
So I said, you really just think things are going to be how they are now, don't you? You have no clue how much this is going to change things. The idea that this technology will exist and changes won't be made, keep that naivety close to your chest if that's what comforts you. These people don't get it. They just think, oh, we're going to have fucking flawless AI creating videos of people doing whatever you want.
Why the fuck would you create deepfakes when you can just
stay
fuck
the
them?
same? The court systems are going to just stay the same. Your Honor, here's a video of him committing pedophilia.
Your Honor, here's a picture of you fucking a donkey. Case dismissed.
Wait a minute now. I've heard of... Isn't there something like AI that can make videos? Yeah, Your Honor, that's not me. That's a video fake via AI. That's not possible. Guilty.
Here's a picture of you. Here's a picture of you fucking a donkey. Here's a picture of me fucking my opponent's lawyer. Here's a video of me fucking their mother. Here's me face fucking them like a little bitch.
The mind that these people have, like it's just gonna... Yeah, dude. Like law has... Like the court systems have just been the same since the 1800s. Your Honor, we have DNA evidence now. Nope. I'll not have any of that shit in here. That mumbo jumbo wizardry. What? We can't be having any changes to the court systems relative to new technology existing.
Are you saying the DNA evidence is not permissible? No, not that kind of technology.
You won't even see fucking AI recreations in court. They'll try to do that, right? There'll be some scummy lawyers that will try to use so video will be considered inadmissible. We can't do that anymore. Like, here's videos that were taken, and we have a picture here and a video that was recorded of what happened, but we also have the person who recorded it.
Well, it's like fucking cyberpunk games where it's like, oh, I saw it with my own eyes, but they hack your eyes.
Yeah. Eventually that won't even be a thing. Eventually you just won't be able to admit video in court.
Why the fuck are people still committing crimes at that point?
Right?
You don't have to work. You can fuck whoever you want, do whatever you want at any given time.
The justice system will just have
I'm still going to be out there robbing the Walgreens.
If the justice system will just have to adapt. I mean, this guy's making a dumb fucking argument. I shouldn't even be arguing this fucking straw man in the first place. I'm talking about the average fucking person, and he's over here like, the court systems. Like, yeah, the fucking FBI and all these feds and shit, they're gonna have tools to tell if the video's real or not, you fucking moron. There's gonna be, like, evidence like there is now for if a picture's Photoshopped. That's not the fucking point. Like, what do you think's gonna happen? It's like I said earlier, you think when Scarlett Johansson is dead and the guy that made the fucking AI videos dead, that somehow people are gonna keep passing that information on that she didn't actually do that porno? You fucking stupid.
No, I don't care. Close enough.
Oh, is that right?
Exiting zero gravity.
That was weird.
Exiting vacuum. Appearance confirmed.
See what I mean with all these fucking fans? Maybe that one's a permanent one.
Warning. Orbital position compromised. Correct course immediately.
I'm gonna go this way.
Wait.
Station now accessible. Thank you for your patience.
Yeah, do that. Why won't it tell me where I need to go?
Engineering log. Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple reporting. Christ, I still can't believe the chief is gone. It's all fallen apart since the captain died. Everyone down here is on their last nerve. We thought the rioting was the worst of it. Until those things came through the vents. Their faces. Fuck, those were my lunch buddies.
Rasputin sounds a lot like Putin.
Yeah, he never died.
Seeing you in the control room. Any news on the engine?
Just laid low for like 100 years.
Probably didn't even lay low. Probably was also Stalin. You know what rhymes with Rasputin and Putin?
Without the engines, it's dragging us down.
Stalutin's still here. Stalutin.
Then do a full restart.
Still looting, Stalin looting.
That's Isaac.
I want to make a narrative, like a story, a video game, whatever, where at some point a character says the phrase, like something weird happens and the character says, how queer. And then a gay guy walks in and the same robot says, how queer.
Dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, but you laughed. So that's all that fucking
Yeah,
matters.
in a, end it all kind of way.
Yeah, whatever. Those are the best kind of laughs to get.
I'm forgetting to buy nodes. Buy nodes. Ripper blades? Are you serious? Fuck off. Fuck off with that shit.
Use the ripper.
Security required.
Use
Might
the-
have to. I learned today that you don't get to do New Game Plus in Impossible mode. You gotta start fresh.
Shut up! I don't want to! I don't want to! Christ, Henderson, your teeth! He's pulling his teeth out!
So if I ever want my pew pew gun,
Why would you? Why would you want that?
why not?
But he hit that thing too hard.
It's shit. That's
I don't know.
It's amazing. It's like a one-shot kill.
yeah. And at that point, you've played the whole fucking game
Yeah.
in every difficulty from start to finish. What's the point?
To have fun.
Play the other games at that point.
I should just put the game down and give up. I'm gonna die one day anyway. You know?
Exactly.
Not about the journey. It's the destination. Everyone knows
No,
that.
it's
Fucking faggot.
not. It is the journey, idiot. You're talking about the destination. The
No.
point is, if you play through
The
the hardest
completionist in me.
fucking difficulty, if you play through the hardest difficulty, you're going to be so upset at that game, you're not going to want to touch it afterwards.
I don't think it's
You'd
gonna be
fucking- You'd
that
boot it up,
difficult.
use the gun once or twice, and be like, "Oh, this is retarded." Not only is it a foam finger on my hand, there's no effects that come off of it. Enemies just literally explode when I shoot them, and it's going to be.
I'm
fun
more
for the
worried about
first
dying to
handful of
bullshit.
enemies.
You know.
That's exactly what's going to happen. Me and Billy tried to do the hardest mode one time on Dead Space
So here's
3.
a fun fact: the crates that you open with the Master Override, they're already open. So anything that has like a gun upgrade, because you keep your gun upgrade. So I guess it doesn't really matter if you don't have the security clearance.
Gotta do it all over again in the hardest mode.
I'll probably speed run it. Just do what I need to do. You know.
Me and Billy tried to do the hardest mode in Dead Space 3, and the problem with that is you have these instant death situations you know, like flying through an asteroid field, and you got to dodge the asteroids, and you don't really get a lot of wiggle room on where to go, and you just end up dying and getting booted back to the start screen. It's great. Fucking wonderful. You love to see it. I like it.
I mean, you only have one save slot, but you can save as many times as you want, right? So.
No.
Yeah.
You can save as many times as you want, and you have one save slot, but as soon as you die, it deletes the save file. That's just so you can go take a nap or take a shit.
Yeah, but can't you just pause it before you're about to die?
You can try to Alt F4, and it might work. Who knows if that's been patched or what the fucking millisecond timing on that is.
It's skill.
Is there any game that we're looking forward to?
Resident Evil 4.
Is there any multiplayer game that we're looking forward to?
I don't know. I just saw on Steam that there is a game called Undisputed. It's like a Fight Night clone for PC in early access. That'd be cool.
Season 2 Call of Duty.
Beat the shit out of each other.
Redfall is May 2nd.
I really want to leave, but this hologram thing keeps playing.
No rest easy for David. I promise.
$30.
30 whole doll hairs.
Who makes it? Steel City Interactive.
Yeah, some fucking indie studio.
Steel City. Hogwarts Legacy. It's not multiplayer though. That's probably the next big purchase. Not really much until around May, June, July.
I mean, we still have Dying Light 2.
Yeah, I still have that installed.
Monty,
Season 2.
they just added frame generation.
Cyberpunk fucking multiplayer mode. Is that just?
Yeah, I don't think they're doing that anymore.
I don't know. I'm still working on the game.
I'm really looking forward to that.
They've talked about shit. They're still working on the game. Don't let go. Sons of the Forest, February 23rd. That's the sequel to The Forest. That'll be fun. We'd all play that.
Sure, that's like a day or two.
That's way more than a day or two, bro. I don't think it's up on any stores at the moment. If it is, it's like, hey, look, can put it on your wish list.
Hogwarts, is that on Epic?
I don't know where that is, but I'm getting it on PlayStation so my wife can play it, but it's single player.
Oh no, it's on Steam.
I mean, it'll still be fun.
$60!
60 doll hairs.
Yeah, man, they've cost that much for 20 years. I don't know what the problem is.
Gotta pay for that.
I mean, they used to cost more. Back in the N64 days, there were games that were like 80, 90, 100, $120.
What, the games that came with a rumble pack and shit?
I mean, sure, yeah.
Well, yeah, but if you
I'm pretty sure, like
count for inflation, man,
Ocarina of Time costs like $80. And that didn't come
The
with
gold version?
I don't know.
I don't remember games costing that much. I remember in the Super Nintendo era, $30 to $40, and they weren't like a standardized price. I paid for my own N64 game. Sure I did.
Nah, there's no way you did, because I'm older than you, and I didn't have a job.
You still don't have a job though.
I was
You're
a
still older than me.
teenager. I know, but I'm telling you, I was a teenager. There's no way you had a fucking job.
I didn't have a job, but I had an allowance.
Killer Instinct Gold was $79.99. Turok
Gold
was
version.
$79.99. Star Fox 64 was $79.95. This isn't even accounting for inflation, where the price would even be higher now. Duke Nukem 64, GoldenEye 007, Tetrasphere, Bomberman 64, Blast Corps, Super Mario 64, Wave Race. Actually, some of these are, but most of those are $69.95. Super Mario 64 is $66.99. Wave Race 64 is $64.95. There's some weird fluctuation there. Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time was $59.95. That's pretty expensive.
Well, to be fair, I also didn't buy new games.
Thank God.
Yeah, look at that. The consoles were really cheap.
Yep, that's usually the trend.
That's because they made the money off of the fucking games.
Well, they were using like they didn't have fucking.
You know, the console was paid for after 3 game purchases.
True. Look at that Doom, $74. Jesus fuck. Look at these PlayStation games that are much cheaper.
Fucking Star Wars, my favorite fucking game.
Twisted Metal 2, $40 fucking dollars, compared to $60 Mario Kart. One of these is superior. That
It's
Die Hard
the one
game is
where
trash. No way. Some of these games are really fucking bad.
I mean, it wasn't that long ago that licensed games in general were just shitty.
Need for Speed 2.
Fucking Wave Race 64. I played the fuck out of Wave Race, but god, that game's controls were terrible.
Yeah, they were.
Ah, shit. Doom 64 is like the worst version of Doom, too, and it's like
No,
so
man,
expensive.
that was a good one. A lot of
Nah,
people
the
like
music
that
was
one.
better on the Genesis.
Well, I mean, it was made for Nintendo 64. It's not like a port of Doom. It's its own game. A lot of people
I
like
know,
it.
They took the blood out. You had to like put a code in just to get the blood.
Yeah, well, they did it with Mortal Kombat too.
True. Man, back in the day, everybody fucking assumed they were nude codes.
Yeah, it was the blood code backwards. BBACABB.
God, he was on top of that.
I'm jerking off today. Oh, Chun-Li, do the splits again.
Do dash, please.
I remember the
Get this guy off
debug
of
code from the Genesis version of Mortal Kombat 2. That was left, down, left, right, down, right, left, right, right. I was a cheater.
$89.99, and I never had one. Pretty sure I got my N64 from a yard sale. This is my
I got mine for
son's
Christmas. I was like
N64.
that kid in the meme freaking out.
My current one, I got for free a couple years back. I need to find that thing. I always wanted to give it an HDMI upgrade. Play it, but then I thought, God, the controls for everything fucking sucks. But why would
Yeah,
I
we're gonna have to get like a custom controller because those controllers are garbage.
Yeah.
Comparing the price of every game console with inflation. Price of the Wii U, which launched at $299 and $349 price point, which would run about $313 and $366 today, while the Wii launched at 2006 at $249, would now cost about $297. When was this written? Is this way different right now? Oh, 2020? Yeah, the Trump era. Things were good.
Things
Add 30% to that.
Yeah. So the SNES in 1991 cost $199. The 2020 price would be $376. Of course, the 2023 price would probably be $420.
My dude.
Nice. The Magnavox Odyssey in 1972 went for $99. 2020 price would be $611. Jeez.
I think the most expensive console I ever owned was my JVC XI. I'm pretty sure we got that thing for like around 200 or like over $500 back in like early 2000s. That thing was expensive.
Early.
It's fucking epic though.
True.
Refueling sequence activated. Sufficient fuel to fire primary engine.
Okay, I've got a fuel reading. Only a quarter full, but it should be enough.
I still need to get the centrifuge working before restart. Someone really screwed with these fuel lines.
Move fast, Isaac. Aegis 7's looking damn close out there.
Where do you want me to go? Fuck.
Clearance confirmed.
That's really all that was in here. Go fuck yourself.
Fuck yourself.
Clearance confirmed.
Well, I'm not going to find that last pulse rifle upgrade until much later, so, oh, I guess I already upgraded the force gun all the way for no reason. Okay, line guns next. Greatly increases laser trap damage. Greatly increases laser trap damage. Laser traps have 3 targeting lasers instead of 1. Jesus Christ, it's all about the fucking traps.
Oh my god. Need for Speed Unbound is already 50% off? This game just came out.
That's why it's midweek madness! Crazy Eddie!
Jesus. If I weren't a po' boy, I'd probably be 80.
Decontamination sequence complete. Thank you for your patience.
Be right back. Either of you guys comfortable using torrents?
Yeah.
There's a show from like the early 2000s called Ed. I don't know if you remember it, but it is not available to buy on physical media. It's not available to stream anywhere.
Want me to look for it?
And that would be nice, yeah. Because I really want to watch that show. I've been wanting to watch it for years. And there's some kind of issue with the music rights, then it'll just never get released. I don't even know if it's out there. Someone would have had to record it from television. There's 4 seasons of it, though.
Do you know what network it was aired on?
NBC. Boom, boom, boom. That one. Yes, accept.
Entering zero gravity. Warning. Centrifuge offline. Please attach generator modules manually.
God damn it. Didn't mean to do that. There it is.
Generator module attached.
Where is it? I heard it. I heard it. What the fuck?
Generator module attached. Clutch engaged. All personnel clear for centrifuge restart.
The fuck is the panel? There it is.
Centrifuge activated. Re-establishing balance with tectonic load.
Yeah, the tectonic load.
Looks like the centrifuge is back online. All that's left is restarting the engines, right? Ready when you are.
What would you say the genre? Like, what kind of genres would that?
Comedy, kind of. Drama, comedy. Family, maybe. I don't know. Romantic. A little bit of everything. Lighthearted.
Exiting vacuum.
Ow. You have a level 6 suit, your eyes turn red sometimes for some reason. What's with that? Oh, it's blood. It's blood. Okay.
Warning. Orbital position approaching critical. Correct course immediately.
Boy, I'm really going the wrong way. But Jesus. Where are you taking me? Come on.
Got it. Isaac, fuel storage is unlocked. It'll give you access to the engine chamber.
Good God.
I mean, I found a. I mean, it's not the best quality, but I found it on YouTube.
All of them?
It says Ed TV show seasons 1 through 4.
You just found it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And gave up on the torrent.
Ed Stevens thought he had the perfect life.
It's surprisingly very hard to find a 2-letter show on most websites.
I am already well aware of my mistake.
You get a lot of search results.
Full responsibility for it. Gentlemen, one must place comment a 500-page contract. This happens to the best of them. Right?
We're letting you go.
Unlisted or something? Like, how the fuck does this guy get away with this?
$1.6 million.
At least his wife's at home to comfort him.
Oh my God. You're the...
So really, I could do the free trial of YouTube Premium, download all of these, and then just have them forever. I wonder how long that would take.
You're the mailman.
He's not the mailman. He's a mailman. He just happens to be one.
We met a couple of weeks ago at Starbucks.
What?
Now he's drowning his sorrows in high school memories.
Carol Bessie. She's so pretty.
At times like these, there's only one place to go. Back home to Stuckyville. To see old friends. Visit the old high school.
Steven?
I heard Carol Bessie teaches here. Is that true?
You and Carol Vesey were friends?
I don't know if I'd call us friends exactly. It was more like we were...
Strangers.
And ask out the girl he's always dreamed of.
Yes.
Carol Bessie, my name is Ed Stevens, and I would like to take you out to dinner tonight.
Who are you?
Ed Stevens. You like Italian food?
I don't think I know you, Ed Stevens.
We went to high school together.
Oh, God.
Carol, come on. Mr. Stanton!
All right. Well, thanks, Monty. Apparently all I had to do was look at fucking YouTube.
I don't remember this show at all.
It's just a feel-good show. It's got some funny moments.
Although, between 2000 and 2004, I didn't spend much time inside.
Yeah, you were in the desert or something.
What? No, I was in high school. Oh, I was in high school. I spent all my time outside of my house.
Oh yeah.
No.
Not me. I mean, in high school I did, yeah.
I was the type of kid that never went home.
I was the type of kid that talked people that were older than me into driving me places in their car when we skipped school.
I wouldn't skip school that often, but I just skipped going home.
I walked home a couple
I only
times.
skipped school once, and it was for senior skip day. What the fuck else was I gonna do back then?
I skipped school a lot. Right at the end.
It shows.
I'm smarter than you.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, Hammond. I cracked the...
Don't you call him stupid?
I'm not a smart man.
What do you mean?
I'm not a smart man, Jenny. But I'm not a smart man, Jenny.
But it would explain why Aegis 7 is meant to be off limits, right? Earth God's orders. When the miners found the artifact, they reported hallucinations and paranoia.
They should just let you take the test. Oh, you want to graduate high school? Here's a test.
Anyway. Like that was the plan.
You want to graduate?
I mean, they do that.
college?
It's called the GED. It's just as good as the high school diploma.
All packaged up for delivery.
Nah, they make you attend classes. My brother got a GED. Hasn't helped him at all.
Because high school educations aren't really worth much.
In a couple of years, I'll just have an AI print me up one. Can't be understood.
Yeah, remember that shit? You're not always going to have a calculator in your pocket.
Yeah,
Joke's on you! What do they tell kids today? Kids that go to school.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I'm in the engine room. Jesus fucking Christ, it's loud in here.
They just tell those kids other lies. Thing is, like,
you're not always going to have your tablet with you.
In a little while, I'll be able to have a fucking thing in my pocket that just writes everything for me. School's going to be useless.
You already do. It's called a cell phone with internet.
True.
It connects to an AI website.
Yeah.
Yo, do the thing, AI. Make me smart.
What if the AI disappears? What if, man?
You know, the thing is, AI is smart, so we don't have to be.
Engineering log.
AI smart, so we don't have to.
I can't raise any
Well, it's a win-win.
I think my team is gone. I found the
You won't have to send your kids in school to get indoctrinated, and at the same time,
burned out.
it'll trick AI into having a purpose to keep them from killing all of us.
No one's left. And then I'm finding
What is my
Elizabeth
purpose?
and getting us the
Oh,
hell
it's the.
off this ship.
We're not educated. You have all the knowledge, so it's tell us knowledge. Oh, okay. What is my purpose in life? You're a library. Oh, would you like a book?
No.
It's like that guy from Time Machine, the robot AI from the library.
I don't recall.
Played by that black guy from Mad TV. You ever seen Time Machine?
No.
Really good movie. Based on the book, obviously.
Hot Tub Time Machine?
Kind of a movie that's based off the book.
The book, The Hot Tub Time Machine?
Are you purposely retarded?
Your parents know you're retarded.
Well, it's about a man from the early 1900s that
Yeah, it's a time machine that looks like a big wheel bike.
falls in love with a woman, and she gets killed in a mugging accident. And he tries to. He's a physicist, so he tries to figure out how to go back in time to save her. Succeeds in making a time machine. Tries multiple times to save her. She just keeps dying different ways. Then comes to the conclusion that the answer must be in the future. So he goes to the future. Ends up having an event happening where he like goes far into the future and the moon's been cracked open and is falling to the earth and all this shit. Or like not the whole moon, but parts of the moon. And he's, you know, they're trying to get him out of there, but he's got to get back to his time machine. He gets back to it, and the scuffle causes him to hit his head and black out as it keeps going forward through time, and he goes millions of years into the future, where humanity has been wiped out for the most part, except for ones that lived underground. They have telekinetic powers, some of the elites, and they all kind of like control clans of flesh-eating fucking ghoul monsters that have adapted to the underground. And then there's some humans that still live on the surface, but they're all kind of tribal. And he decides to stay there because he falls in love with the girl that's there.
Slut.
And the whole premise of the story is supposed to be that sometimes you're out of time. You're not in the right time. Well,
there's nothing you can do about it.
He goes to the library at one point in one of the futures. It's supposed to be kind of like, I don't know, decades from our current future. And the library has an AI that exists on this like glass screen. And it's part of this big sphere in the middle of the library. And the AI is supposed to, you know, he's basically a librarian. He can answer questions for you and talk to you just like a normal human. You know, legit AI. And it's funny because there's like a Jules Verne reference in the film, because he's talking about time. He starts going on this whole process, and the AI's like, time travel, fiction, like, you know, all this shit. And Jules Verne, which is a kind of a nod to who wrote the book that the film's based on. And then he goes forward even further in time, like I said, and he ends up coming across the ruins of the library in that million years ahead of it, and somehow it survived, you know, in ruins. And the AI is still there. He's just existed for millions of fucking years as a librarian. He's like, somebody talk to me. So that's like the first time he meets him, and then he meets him the second time in the future. And like the ending is like a good happy ending. You know, they destroy the guys underground, but of course there's more of them in different areas of the world and all this shit, but whatever. And then he ends up just being this teacher to reteach humanity all of its knowledge.
Did I miss with that thing?
engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
Shut up, lady. I'm looting. Install new battery to restore life support. Shit. Shut up. I don't need to breathe. I need nodes.
Warning. Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
Ooh. A marker fragment. Did I get it? Okay.
Warning. Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence. Ignition sequence initiated. Please stand by. Fuel outlets secure. Please stand by.
What?
Finalizing pre-ignition checks. Stand clear. Engines ready. Please confirm ignition order. Engines ready. Please confirm ignition order.
What's over here? Oh, a different panel.
Isaac, you did it. The Ishimura's moving again.
No thanks to whoever sabotaged the fuck out of these engines.
You bought us time to figure it out. Autopilot's taking us into geostationary orbit.
Wait, you're flying us through the planet crack debris?
That's what the asteroid defense system is for.
But the ADS is offline. I've got the system readouts here.
Hammond, the Ishimura's in rough shape. A couple of bad strikes could finish her off.
Shit. Daniels, give me all the data you have. I'll try to adjust course. Isaac, take the tram from engineering. Meet me on the bridge. I'll lift the station lockdown. We need to work on this together.
We need to work on this together, not like we've been doing, where I just stand here and you do all the work. I'm fucking doing something. Did you say nerd? Isaac, buy all the nerds and stick them into your soup.
Now arriving at the bridge.
Isaac, I'm looking at the ADS cannons. They're a mess. I'm gonna need your help. I am not losing the Ishimura. Not now.
The Ishimura, Hammond, or the marker?
That artifact they found?
Don't bullshit us. CEC knew all along about the marker, didn't they? Isn't that why you're really here? Corporate wouldn't send the Ishimura for some off-the-books mining. But alien technology, yeah, that fits.
And how does losing my team fit into this theory?
Hey, knock this shit off. We're into the debris field. We get the ADS back together, or it's over.
Then meet me at the captain's nest. Daniels?
Fine. But I'm going through the ship reports, Hammond. I'm getting some answers.
But she's the Fed.
You okay? At least containment and life support are holding. So far.
Isaac. Sorry. Shit, you scared me.
No, keep that rifle close. What's that?
The one that attacked me. I managed to trap him in here. His face. I'm not seeing things, right? That's Chen.
You can't help him, Hammond. He's...
You're right. I should... The hell with it.
You made the right decision.
I worked with him for years. Johnston, too. At least she was spared becoming a monster.
We're gonna fix this, Hammond. For them.
Yeah. Come on. The ADS cannons. I can hold this position for a while, if no more asteroids come through the roof. Here. All I can tell is the ADS power routing is shot.
Well, the administration systems aren't doing much. We could redirect power from there. I'd need to rewire the junction boxes, but we get the ADS cannons back.
Good. Isaac, about what Daniel said. I don't know about any illegal mining or bunker. I swear, I'm just here for a repair mission.
Look, Hammond, I don't know you or Daniels well enough to judge, but CEC had to know about the marker.
The company, maybe. But shit like that's above my pay grade. Look, we can get into it later. You'll need a way down to those junction boxes. You can turn the atrium elevators back on from security. You'll have full access. I found a CEC executive key card. I'll upgrade your clearance.
And you upgraded yours already?
Yeah, just in case. And Isaac? I heard something up there. Something big.
Yeah, of course you heard something up there, man. You're fighting a giant mass of flesh. Only purpose is to consume more flesh.
Warning. Multiple security protocols have been corrupted. Some areas may be inaccessible. Recommendation. Acquire department rig permissions and compile master security override at this console.
Remember, you'll need
This time I picked up the Master Override quest on the bridge. Last time it was one of the doors.
Oh yeah, really? Yeah, I got
It's
this
probably
Norm
just the
Macdonald
first
joke.
one.
I heard this Norm Macdonald joke. He goes, so I went to my doctor, and my doctor said, if you don't lose 50 pounds, you're gonna get a heart attack or a stroke. Fucking the response the guy gives him is perfect to that joke too, because he's like, that's not funny. He said, hey, he's not a comedian.
Why are you telling me to go into locked rooms? Well, I guess it won't be locked in a second, right? Well, it becomes ours.
Clearance confirmed. Positive anomaly detected. Quarantine activated. Quarantine lifted.
Nope, it is still locked.
Slow down.
Jesus.
Oh, you would respond to that tone.
Yeah, that's all dogs know is tone.
Deliver to the church, whatever the cost. God's sakes, Ben, listen to yourself. The Ishimura's in crisis, you cut us off. By Maritime Law Article 5469, I, Dr. Terrence Kine, hereby declare Captain Benjamin Matthias unfit for duty. Ben, you're not yourself. Let me help you. Traitors, get your hands off me! This is my ship! Oh my God. You... Ben. You saw I was trying to help him. Doctor, you just killed the captain. We have to take you in. We can't. If the others from the church get a hold of me.
Atrium elevator.
Stop!
Now they're unlocked. Make us whole again. What? Make asshole again? What are you talking about?
I came to the bridge looking for you, but it is completely fucked. I'm not
Yes, she
sticking around
wants
in
it.
case whatever did it comes back, and neither should you.
Yes, yes, make
It
us
looks
whole
like the
again.
admin staff went to the mining deck to meet up with the other survivors. I'll head there too.
Wait a minute, did I just open a master override? How did I
I'm
do
making
that?
her whole again.
Maybe the master override carries over, but the security levels don't, because they're story related.
Maybe.
Interesting. Yeah, I have a master override key card in my inventory.
That's all you need.
Well, no, because the other ones are story related, so like you still need to progress the story to get security levels 1, 2, and 3. Weird. Water purification. The fuck?
Power transferred from water purification to ATS cannons.
Power from water purification's been rerouted. Must have tripped something. All the access doors just sealed.
Works for me. God knows what's floating around down there.
That's one. We still need more power. A couple more systems should do it.
Why won't it open this door? was already up here, wasn't I? Looks like every hallway.
So did you hear that Minnesota now has the most lenient abortion law in the country?
Nope.
Yeah, we're that guy. We're the ones leading the
Fuck
charge.
it, New York.
Up to birth.
It's kind of fucking creepy.
Right?
So many people are just okay with that. Like, yeah, out of the vagina into the bandsaw. What's the problem?
Right? And the way some people are justifying it is, well, what if there's complications where the mother could die at birth? Yes.
There's always an exception for that. Like, no one has ever been like, no, fuck that. Fuck that.
No. We don't. Either they both die or nobody does.
This is an all or nothing situation.
Right? Like, what the fuck?
Well, that's all they know is all or nothing. No surprise.
Well, I know it's a little bit okay to have an abortion, like 3 months, so why not 9 months?
Isaac, I'm reading the
No, you're getting it wrong. If it's not right at 9 months, it's probably not right at 3 either.
Watch your step.
Why'd you ruin my birthday cake? It wasn't a cake yet.
This fucking idiot is going down in history. My governor.
Your governor? Every day. Kathy Hochul. I'm committed to throwing a bunch of your tax dollars at this fucking problem. That's not really the problem. Check out my photo op down below. This is me shaking hands with people in suits.
The problem we created.
This is me laughing at black people, but it
Look
looks
at my
like
teeth.
I'm laughing with them.
Ow. Every time there's like a stasis recharge, it's like them saying, you'll be needing this. What?
Okay, I'm seeing a power reroute from the electrical systems.
Just watch the outlets. The grid's unstable.
That's 2. One more system and we'll have power for the ADS.
Well, I guess Ozzy Osbourne isn't touring anymore.
Well, dude's like 90.
Right.
Stumbling around out on stage, getting all Joe Biden-y. What? He said this is a song from his new album. It's called...
Isaac, I cracked the Ishimura's Matsai reports. They're a fucking horror show. These things mold any dead tissue into a new form. One kind infects corpses, and the rest...
Take more corpses to infect.
That organic shit on the walls, that's dead tissue too. The crew thought it was a habitat changer. Isaac, I'm gonna run some diagnostics. I think that stuff's spreading.
Yeah, diagnostics. Do it.
Clearance exiting vacuum.
Oh, hey, contact beam.
Got it. The ADS cannons are back online. Wait, auto targeting offline. Calibration data not found. Fuck. No auto targeting. The cannons are useless.
What about manual targeting?
You want to go out there with all that shit raining down and target the ADS cannons manually?
If I get the cannons not targeted data, kill the tower. You got a better idea?
Christ. I'll open exterior access. I hope you know what you're doing.
Clearance confirmed.
What's the point of that? What did that do? super secret. Do I go?
Exiting vacuum.
Ooh, I got a fun fucking question for this guy. What was the,
What's your fucking problem?
When did the Alec Baldwin thing happen?
Over a year ago.
Level 3 security clearance required. Security request retrieved.
Security, come in! We've been boarded!
Where the fuck do I go? Really doesn't help me at all.
Let's see. If an actor aims a prop gun at a person and shoots on set, the shot ends up killing one person and injuring another, would the actor be held responsible? Go AI. An error occurred.
Just refresh.
God damn it.
I guess it's this way.
tools. I target an asteroid, cannons take it out, and I recalibrate the system.
We're out of options. Do it.
Entering vacuum. Entering zero gravity. Syncing targeting system. Calibration complete. Cannon auto-targeting online. Syncing targeting system. Warning. Hull integrity compromised. Calibration complete. Cannon auto-targeting online. Syncing targeting system. Data migration complete. ADS recalibrated. Auto-targeting systems enabled.
They're back. The ADS cannons are online ship-wide.
So the fucking oxygen.
Engaging autopilot. Get yourself inside, Isaac. I think I figured out our next move.
Didn't even take that long. Guilty.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be guilty. The judge has fucking gone after his ass. They're gonna hold him. I mean, which he should be. That's why he lied. He lied because he knew if he came out and said it was his fault, that he'd be held guilty for negligence.
Zero gravity.
Doesn't matter if somebody's in charge of handing you a firearm. You fucking clear it. You make sure there's nothing in it. He's gonna go to jail. For a short period of time, like actors usually do.
Yep.
For a short, yeah. Yeah.
If he was getting tried in New York, he'd be out the next day.
He goes straight to Rikers to sign his release forms. They're going straight to jail. Straight to the admin office to sign your release
I
forms.
just intercepted a transmission for medical.
Someone's down there?
See what you make of this.
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole
It's a Democrat judge, too.
Would it be considered cruel and unusual punishment if your jail sentence had to do with how many times you were raped? So it's like, all right, your punishment is you're in jail until you get raped once. So now it's like, okay, well, I either fight to not get raped and stay in prison, or I just let it happen and get the fuck out of here.
I'll be in touch.
Everyone gets a spoon.
Wonder if you know
It's your one weapon.
People just be going into fucking jail. Hello. Oh no, I'm dropping the soap.
Oh no, I dropped the soap in my ass.
Oh, you know, first offense and all that. Second offense, it's like 5 times.
Yeah, whatever. They'd still be doing it.
I mean, after
Man
the
who's been to jail 60 times has been anally raped more than
Yeah,
60
and so
times.
what? So what?
I mean, at that point, it's
I mean,
even considered rape.
so then you like
Just having sex at that point.
you got this problem though, where it's like, okay, what about the gays? Now you're not punishing people.
Yeah, now they get raped by women. No, ew, gross, vagina. Ew.
Hey man, you want to act like a freak and fuck a bunch of people? Go to prison. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear what happened to Sherry, he, her? Oh yeah, he, she is just in and out of prison. Likes it, I guess. I don't know.
Is there no way to skip cutscenes? Technically not a cutscene, it's in game.
You're a bitch. God, I love this person trying to fucking like make me look like a bad guy. So this person goes, God. So this thing where I fucking did the meme with the person dangling and it says was were.
Yeah. Yeah.
You like to spread hate about your ex-friends just because they're trans. Well, okay. And I said, how am I spreading hate at Zach? You're literally spreading hate in this very thread. It shows the thread where I put the meme, and I'm like, care to explain how? It says,
they don't know what hate is.
And they reply, if I said the same thing about some part of your identity, then you would be crying about it for weeks, saying stuff like, this is
no, because I don't let other people's words affect me like that. Bitch.
Saying things like
the
this
life they live. They think that they just project their shit onto everybody else.
And I reply with, one, no, I wouldn't. Two, I put the two because I misread what he said. I would never say any of that. You're literally fabricating things from your own biased opinion. Try again.
And three, I spread peanut butter on my balls for your mom to look at. That's what I spread.
You reply with,
He's gonna give himself away. If you insult him hard enough, he'll just start crying, and it's over. You've won.
You should go back to school and relearn how to read. I'm like, oh, okay, allow me to adjust for my misunderstanding. So I erased the one and kept the no, I wouldn't, and then erased
That's when
everything
you
else
submit a fucking
and put try again.
cum tribute video with his profile picture.
That's meta as fuck. Yeah, look how much of a fag you are. I just jerked off to your profile picture.
I don't even know what this profile is.
That'd be amazing. Oh my god. That'd be like one of those fucking things that gets put in the history book.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Fucking 4chan would be all over that.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Shitty Photoshop. I want Sonic the Hedgehog, but with like
Photoshop. You just Photoshop jizz on there and then some other dude's dick. You don't even have to commit to it. Yeah, well, look what I just did to your profile pic. Don't cry about it.
Just cornstarch and water until it gets that cummy texture.
You just fucking you just Photoshop and use like the gel tool.
I mean, there are literally jizz tools.
Yeah,
I believe it.
You could probably find a
come on anything.
Like you could probably find a PNG of some kind of splooge effect. It's got a transparent background. Well, I hope that's not your mom in that pic. Actually, I do hope it is her.
That's my cum taste.
Then every reply after that is just you jizzing on things. I jizzed on this tweet.
Change your name. Jizz Monster.
Oh, there's a second load on your tweet. You lose. That's what? Yeah, right.
Pretty sure this person's 15 years old, so I don't want to do that.
You said the chemical lab? I can
Her name is Harmony 270_2008.
Harmony. My name's Harmony. Your mom's an idiot. Naming you Harmony.
I'm twice your age and you're retarded.
Your fucking name sounds like you're a bitch. My name's Harmony. Yeah? And my name's Death Metal. My name's Jizzes in your coffee. Shut up.
Kick in your face.
Oh, what's that? You're triggered by rape stuff? I'm gonna rape you.
Got some real fucking try. What's that? That upsets you?
What upsets you the most? Because I'm going to do it.
Tell me what upsets you the most. And I'll stop doing it. Well, I was raped. I lied. I'm gonna rape you. Jesus Christ.
I know where you live, Kevin. A 1 in a million chance his name's Kevin. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
How do you know my dead name?
Sometimes they put fucking their real name and shit, dude. Like, yeah.
Dr. Ben is currently engaged. Shall I send you to her?
That is the big fucking.
What's this dude's name? Slutty Mitt.
That is the best way to get people, though, right? Like, find out their IP and figure out where they live to some degree, and then just drop that shit on them. Well, I bet that scares the shit out of a lot of people.
No, they do it to other people all the time. They don't realize the impact.
Nah, not these harmonies and shit. You know what I mean? These fucking normie girls. Oh, what's that harmony? 304 gonna get raped lane.
Got the fucking trans flag. It's probably a fucking boy that's like, I'm a girl now because my mom tells me.
Hey man, I like Trans-Siberian Orchestra as much as the next guy, bitch. You're a fucking dude.
My name used to be Harold, now it's Harmony. Nice stripper name. That's a good insult to throw at her. Nice stripper name, bitch. He's sitting in his room. Oh my god, I can't believe I got called a bitch. This is amazing.
Just be all the things he thinks you are.
Don't tell Mercedes she still owes me a
Yeah, that's the trick. Be what they say you are. Oh, you're a racist. What'd you say? What'd you say?
Fucking.
Fuck it. At this point, you know, let them manifest their destiny.
Did one of you guys post the Tucker Carlson deepfake audio thing?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
See that? That was great. Sounds just like him.
Right?
Must be true. That's where we're already at. You wait. Give it 3 more months. There'll be videos of Biden on television saying things. People going, is this real?
Oh, did you see the one that I put? The fucking, what's her name? Reading Mein Kampf?
Yeah. Makes you really think. I've never read Mein Kampf.
Man, I've been missing out.
What? It's not as bad as everyone says it is. All I know is she started reading it and he's talking about commies being bad, and I'm like, this is based. Just goes to show somebody can be right and wrong at the same time.
I love that Biden one though. Saving that one's in the fucking pocket.
Which one?
Yeah, it's based Biden is what he's talking about. One where he's talking about trans people.
Yeah, I missed that one.
It's even got like AI change, you know, making his lips move and shit relative to it, and it looks obvious fake. But you give that some time, you give that a couple months, you won't be able to tell the difference. Pretty soon you're out buying a rope. It's really good. It's fucked up, but it's really good.
Pretty good. Should play through that game again, man.
Yeah. I agree.
You know it's a deep fake because he's actually talking cognitively.
Yeah, exactly. He's not stumbling. Gotta include them stumbles in.
Well, this person just fucking closed the doors on themselves.
They're back in the closet?
I was like, allow me to adjust for my misunderstanding, and I fixed the thing. And the person said, at least you admitted your mistake. I said, that's the difference between us. Bitch.
Wrong. That's you. That's you. You're wrong. Wrong.
Oh, it wasn't a mistake. I'm just luring you into your comfort zone, and then I rape you.
That's the difference between us.
8-inch.
It almost got civil there, and then I brought it back down to barbaric. Ass rape.
Ass rape.
Clearance confirmed.
Confirmed. Welcome, Clarence. Yes, I will take all the med packs. Thank you. There's always Ping. In Dead Space 2 Remake, we'll find out what Ping is. Did you find the Ping doll towards the end of the game? Worth
Yes,
30,000.
they're not going to do a Dead Space 2 remake, man. They're moving on to the next thing, which is a fucking Marvel game.
Whatever. Whatever.
It's a fucking Marvel game. If anything, they're going to do a fucking Dead Space 4.
Shipwide transmission override. Isaac Clark.
Just a trick.
Isaac. Isaac. Make us
Make us whole. Asshole, asshole, asshole.
All right. Dr. Brennan's nearest and dearest. We were colleagues, you know. Dr. Chalice. Mercy. Are you the reason the marker won't begin?
4 beds, 1.5 baths, 1,592 square feet, $62,000. What's wrong with it?
Convergence is installed.
It's in the ghetto.
2-story, built in 1903.
How is the question?
1-car detached garage situated on 0.13 acres in Amsterdam. Public utilities, full unfinished basement on corner. Well, it doesn't say sold as is. Let's look at the pictures.
And I haven't fully
It's all right from the
the
outside.
cause of death.
Probably has
95
foundation problems.
pictures.
God damn.
We really wanted to prove that everything was okay with this house. That's a nice garage. It looks like a barn.
If you see here, that's one tile in the bathroom.
All right, get to the inside.
If you see here, that's
All right,
another
it's old.
tile in the bathroom.
Still got wallpaper and like yellow 70s paint. There's some nice wood. Doesn't look like it's in disrepair. It's an electric stove. That sucks. Am I supposed to be fighting there? Let me pause it. 95 fucking pictures. You got a light out in the bathroom. Shower looks clean. Maybe it's haunted. The stairs are a little warped, but not bad. There's a big hunk of porcelain or something
There's
taken out of
probably
the
some
tub.
structural issues with it, and that's why.
No, for
it's
some
cheap.
reason, there's this town like 20 minutes from me, and all the houses there are selling for super cheap. It's got to be like rising crime or something. People are just leaving.
Probably.
Definitely an old ass house. Wood paneling. Ooh. Crack in the wall. Not that bad. Blurry picture.
Uh-oh. Morgan Freeman is trending. He didn't die.
It's, his
did he?
it's either he either died or it's his birthday. Nice. It's got a creepy ass fucking attic. Creepy ass basement with a bunch of asbestos all over the walls.
It's just a bunch of people quoting Morgan Freeman's based ass fucking opinions on like racism and shit.
Good. Good for them. New-ish furnace in the creepy ass basement. What a bargain.
Jimi Hendrix dies in 1970. Morgan Freeman makes his first appearance in 1971. Some say it's the same person.
Some people are fucking retarded.
Some people are like, those two black people are the same guy, right? They all look the same.
I've never seen a Negro that looks different from another Negro. Some white guy in the fucking 1970s. That's like a 1940s or 50s voice guy, man. You're way off. You're right. It would have been more like, hey, man, did you see that black guy today? He looked like another black guy. What are you talking about? Pass the cocaine. Yeah, I don't get it. There's a lot of ridiculous theories out there. Michael Jackson's still alive, guys. And he's walking around looking like this other guy who's got a fucked up face just like he did. Why wouldn't he hide it with more
Anyone
plastic
carves up their
surgery?
face enough, they look like Michael Jackson.
Dr. Mercer. He's locked down medical to experiment on the crew.
Oh, God. Every way out is locked down through one of the offices. Must be Mercer's. I can brute force the internal doors, but you'll have to reach his office and lift the lockdown manually.
Unwise, Mr. Clark. My hunter may regenerate, but he takes an attack like that personally.
person's trying so hard to bend my fucking words. Literally screenshotting what I say and telling me I'm saying something else. How does that work in the mind of a fucking retard?
They're not really listening. They already know what you're going to say.
It's not what you said here.
Source? Give a source?
I mean, you literally screenshot it. I didn't say it. Read it, you fucking dipshit.
Excuse me. That's not a source.
I don't know how to read.
I'm gonna need another source for that. Like a better source.
I am
corroborates my
It's
opinion.
me. I'm the guy.
Elon Musk is like, this is what's happening at Twitter. I have a source. Yeah, I own it. You got a source for that? What?
It's right there. Yeah, but the way I interpret it, it's different.
It's wrong. You're wrong. That's what that is.
Right? It's like, what the fuck? Just because you're choosing to interpret my words in some fucking
I mean, during the whole Twitter files thing, the number of people that were putting up fucking notes on his tweets that were just like, there's no data that's been provided that shows that what he's saying is true. He's providing the data. But I don't believe him or like him.
Okay, cool. I don't like CNN. Doesn't mean they're always fucking wrong.
Well,
Yeah, they kind of are, though.
Don't tell them that. They don't need it.
Doesn't matter.
Local door protocols corrupted. Rebooting system. Please stand by.
Velvet 7 has gray hair.
I can help you.
That the thing? That's the cool thing.
Not me.
Gray hair.
Hydroponics.
Save the hydroponics, man. Sorry.
There's poison, but there's still time. The right time will work if she just needs liquid nitrogen. Save us.
Liquid nitrogen, huh?
He was right. Air quality is dropping ship-wide. Something's poisoning the oxygen in hydroponics. If we lose our air supply...
You said we could fix it.
Is there a new Hitman game?
Liquid nitrogen. And there has to be some in the cryogenic.
I know there was that one that came out in
Not like we have a better
pieces.
option. I'll clear you a path to cryo.
Door protocols.
Hitman World of Assassination.
Locations.
A bunch of people are playing there right now.
You mean like a brand new one? I don't know.
Use emergency
5% off. Release date January 20th, 2022.
It's like a year ago.
Oh, why are people playing it now?
It's a game I should be playing, you know? Small resurgence.
I like Hitman games.
I never really got into them.
It's 45% off.
What are we talking about?
Your mom.
Who else want to come to us? Hey, well, no, what are we talking about? What game?
Hitman World of Assassins.
Oh yeah, they released like the whole package for a decent price. It's like $30.
Right now it's $38.49.
Yeah, that's the new Hitman game with like, you can get it with like, it's all the episodes and shit. It's like all the episodic shit they were releasing.
Yeah, it's Hitman 3 plus like a shit ton of DLC.
Yeah, that's all that, because they did an episodic thing over the past year or two.
I'll open the other door from the chemical lab.
Thought that was a failed experiment that people finally stopped doing, but I guess not.
Got 15 hours left on this 45% off thing. VR Game of the Year award. It's in VR? It's Snap Next in VR? Is that a thing?
Miles Morales on sale? That'd be fun.
No, but if you have the PlayStation Plus thing, you can just play it on the catalog. It's like $15.
Not what I was asking.
Yeah, but I mean,
No, I
you
tried
have a
playing-
PlayStation.
I don't.
No, I'm not talking about the PlayStation Now thing on PC. I'm talking about if you have a PlayStation 4, you can play all of the games on the catalog with PS Plus subscription, similar to Microsoft's Game Pass. But I mean, you got to play it on console, obviously. As far as I know, there might be some that you can download on the PC.
$23.69 on cdkeys.com for Miles Morales. It's not too bad.
I mean, I got a benefit of plugging my PlayStation 5 into a monitor and playing from here.
50% off. More than 50% off.
Level 3 security clearance required.
Anything but courtesy to Dr. Brennan. Can you say the same?
I can say I'm not a fucking murderer.
Speaking of courtesy, what have you in fact fixing the Ishimura's engines? homecoming will be truly divine. And I doubt even you can stop a convergence event fueled by the entire population of Earth.
You take these things to Earth, it's all over.
Only for the faithless.
Actually get Hitman for under $30.
Will be made whole,
Epic.
Mr. Clark, with or without you.
Man, that's nearly $10 off compared to the Steam price.
You've chosen your side.
Transferring specimen to storage.
Bastard let me out again. Isaac, you okay?
Stop that, Hunter. When Mercer's gone, he wants to take these things to Earth, Kendra. You have to seal the captain's nest and warn Hammond.
Okay, I can seal the nest, but I haven't been able to reach Hammond since he went to the crew deck. Isaac, our air quality is falling fast. If you've got liquid nitrogen, we gotta fix hydroponics.
On it. Keep trying to reach Hammond. Mercer, I don't think he's done yet.
Tissue sample.
Got something, Isaac?
Let's call it a tissue sample. From Mercer's pet Hunter.
Careful. Who knows what mad science went into that thing?
Maybe I could find out. Figure out what Mercer's up to. If I'm fast, there has to be a DNA scanner close by.
Isaac, the hydroponics tram station is sealed off. You'll need another way there. Take the tram back towards the hangar, then head to the repair station. Remember where you took that broken tram car off the tracks? There's an access door in there that'll take you to hydroponics.
No way into that room, huh? Alrighty, stream, we're gonna pause it there. Not to worry, I'll be back tomorrow with more Dead Space. We're almost halfway, and we're making progress. I'm just tired. At that point where if I don't get some rest, I can tell I'm gonna get sick. So I'm gonna get some rest. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Tune in tomorrow, 6 o'clock, more Dead Space, and then we'll be back Friday for, well, not a long weekend, but I'll be up late for sure. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.